Across Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts and YouTube, this is Talking Science with Dr. Brad Tucker and Matt Miller.
Alrighty, Brad, let's dive into the stories of the week. And we talked about this back in December. It's come back up on the YouTube analytics, but it's something different because back then we were talking about a mini-moon that burnt up in the atmosphere. This time around, an asteroid has joined forces with the moon and is orbiting around, hitching a ride, if you will.
Yeah, that's right. And so this is very different. And especially, because importantly, it's actually still up there. So this mini-moon really got captured in a weird orbit around the Earth. And it's not very big. We're only talking about 2 by 4 meters. But it is stuck in orbit, and they believe it could be up there for at least a couple of years. It was first discovered back in 2006. And then after time of monitoring it, really starting to realize that this object, which now is called 2020 CD3, is actually stuck orbiting the Earth, and that, by definition, makes it a moon. That's it.
And it's only the second asteroid known to orbit the Earth.
That's right. So there was that first one back in 2006 that was discovered for it. There's a new name, what they call temporarily captured objects, TCOs, because that's not the normal orbit. It's almost like if you were to go to Pluto and say its orbit around the sun and how it changes. That's what these things are. They get too close to the Earth. It was probably an Earth-crossing asteroid, so getting near the Earth, got pulled in and got slingshot around. But as we said, as we talked about, last year, when there was detected as one burning up in the Earth's atmosphere, this is actually likely to happen. This one will eventually probably get pulled into Earth, potentially falling to the surface and burning up in the Earth's atmosphere if it gets too close.
And the survey that's finding all of these things, these near-Earth objects, as they are, funnily enough, it's called the Near-Earth Object Observations Program, and it's really designed to avoid an extinction-level event, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it is trying to find these big objects and these medium ones as well. It's trying to find the ones that not only would destroy the Earth, but also create damage and destroy a city. You don't want these big ones to fall on you. And the trick is you can't use every telescope to find everything. A lot of the near-Earth object asteroids, because they're closer, move apparently faster through the sky. The further away you are, the slower you appear to move through the sky. So you have to be able to move across the sky rapidly, but also see faint objects and see those change over the course of a couple nights to pick it out. So it's really designed to find these types of things and some other things like comets, if it can.
And this asteroid is likely between 6.2 and 11.4 feet in diameter. So where's that sort of sit on the scale of blowing up the Earth?
Look, this is purely and actually the relatively small scale. The one's only a couple meters wide, will not, destroy the Earth. This is on the scale of something like Chelyabinsk back in 2013 that exploded over Russia. So definitely something you don't want to explode over your city. I'm pretty sure every insurance policy does not cover mini moons destroying your house. So there is an important aspect there. And so it's definitely something to watch out for, but at least not going to destroy the Earth.
It's in the same sort of orbit as the Apollo-era rocket boosters.
That's right, in terms of this kind of weird, far away from the Earth, but still close to the Earth in this very weird orbit, not in a nice circular plane, but kind of going almost in and out. And again, it's a very different one, not settled. Things that orbit naturally like to orbit in disks. If you look at our solar system, the galaxy, our moon, they orbit around in a nice disk. That's how it all goes to form. This is kind of yo-yoing in and out, far away from the Earth, close to the Earth, far away from the Earth, close to the Earth, in and out. And it's likely that, again, it could get too close and captured at some point or stay up there for thousands of years. More data on refining its orbit is definitely needed.
And one thing that the astronomers are predicting is that it's going to return to a heliocentric orbit at some point around April, maybe a couple of years' time. Sort of depends on how everything pans out.
That's right. It's likely to be slingshot out and go out into space, and then therefore once it leaves the gravitational effect of the Earth, it'll eventually be pulled back in the sun. But as I said, that's not for years, and if a slight change in orbit through gravity and it gets too close, that may not happen as well. And so definitely a reminder of what these things are doing.